Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again to delve into the Lost Eidolons second playtest. Now, here we are back in camp. And I'm just going to stroll towards the entrance of my tent here to get a little bit better, a little less squeezed view of my character's posterior. In fact, let's just rotate the camera, get a slightly better look at him. There we go. His hair is oddly black here. I think it's because of the lighting. Now, a couple of things this camp. We have these points on the right hand side here, you see just below the map, with the laurel wreath and the portrait inside, and it says 50 of 50. These are some sort of leadership points. Some things in camp require leadership points. We can invest them in certain people, do various things with them, like training, get people to like us better. Let's take a look at our party, because we have acquired a couple of new items. Looking at the objects we have gained, we've got a rare shield and some rare cloth armor. Who uses a shield? We have Eden, Francisco, Robert, I believe, are the only shield bearers. Oh! And Andrea. So, this rare shield will grant 2 physical defense and 2 magical, as opposed to the 1 and 1 for a normal shield. So it's 1 point physical, 1 point magical defense. If we look, Eden has 15 physical, 13 magical. Francisco has 15 physical, 12 magical, so he's a bit more vulnerable to magic. Robert has only 13 physical, but 12 magical, leaving him with the same magical defense as Eden. And then Andrea has 12 physical, 11 magical. But she functions well on low health and has a different playstyle. So, I think we're going to give the shield upgrade to the chap who gets a little bit of health back every time he defends, or the chap who gets higher defense when his health is high. 15-12, 13-12. I think Robert here could do with a little bit more defense. So we'll give him the rare shield, and that might look slightly different. Nope, it's the same model. I think it's the next one up. We do have different shield and weapon models, we just haven't unlocked them yet. And some rare cloth armor. Now, it's granting 3 physical defense and 5 magical defense, as opposed to 1 and 3. So that's an improvement of 2 to both. Leonard has 10 physical defense and 13 magical defense. Marshall has a mere 9 physical defense, which is significantly lower, and 15 magical defense. So, she's more vulnerable to physical attacks and more protected against magical attacks. The majority of the attacks which have targeted our wizards so far have been physical attacks, because the enemy spellcasters tend to be back behind the enemy lines, and our wizards tend to be back behind our lines as a kind of second range support. So the majority of the time they'll be taking physical damage. Now, 10 and 13 is 23, 9 and 15 is 24. However, if we switch to basic stats, Marshall has 25 health and Leonard has 28, granting him a slight advantage. So, we're going to give the fancy armor to Marshall. Also, she is a noblewoman, whereas Leonard is a servant, so he should defer to her and let her get the fancier attire for now. No change in appearance. It would be nice to see minor changes, like maybe a little bit of fancy stitching around these eyelets or something. I believe those are the only items we found, but also we have acquired new spells. Gaining a new spell class gives us a new spell slot. So, for Leonard, we can fill our new spell slot with Pillar of Fire. I think we have to see these used in battle to learn them, but I'm not entirely sure because some of these we haven't seen used yet. So Power 3 would be the highest power spell we have seen in action so far, that we've used. Raises a column of fire, inflicting fire damage on a single enemy. 3 per battle. Thunderbolt, power 2, but 5 uses a battle. Which would be, you know, I don't know how much more of a change 1 power is. I think it is based on some of their other stats. So 3 range, 2 range. So it's Pillar of Fire is the longer range but less often used heavy hitter. Hydro Bomb, power 1, so right down there with Tempest Gust. 5 uses per battle, so 1 more use than Tempest Gust. Sends forth an explosive aquatic burst, inflicting water damage on a single enemy and creating a water surface, no doubt. And Glacial Gale, power 2, range 2, 5 uses per battle, so more powerful than Hydro Bomb, although we'd probably want them to be... This would freeze people who are already wet, wouldn't it? Sends forth a glacial wind, inflicting ice damage on a single enemy. Now, 5, 5, 5, 3. If I select Pillar of Fire, I'm going to have to commit to using it carefully. Now, in the last mission, I actually had a couple of fireballs left. I didn't completely run out, so maybe I could go heavy on Pillar of Fire in the next mission. We can also change these on future missions. Dark Arrow requires Dark Mastery. Debilitation requires Dark Mastery. Healing Touch requires Light Mastery. Light Arrow requires Light Mastery. So he has all the basic spells. If we give him a Dark Spell Tome, he could use these 2. And if we give him a Light Spell Tome, he could use these 2. There are a lot of puddles, so Pillar of Fire might not always be our best choice. There aren't enough puddles... Actually, with puddles, maybe the Thunderbolt is the way to go. Can I? Ooh. 1 power, uses 4, free range. If I change it... 2 range, okay. Free range, free uses 4. Okay, okay. I was thinking Thunderbolt and Hydro Bomb or Glacial Gale. This is taking away his long-range option though, so we're swapping his long-range option for Pillar of Fire. 1 less use per battle, significantly more power. And then here, I'm going to take a while to get used to not having Tempest Gust. Thunderbolt, Hydro Bomb. We got 2 fire spells, so Hydro Bomb probably a bad idea. It will create extra water. Glacial Gale, if they're already wet, probably a good idea. Let's or Thunderbolt in case they're standing in puddles. 2, 5, 2, 5. So these are the same, but different results. Freezing will be better than the extra 20% damage for them being wet. So let's go Glacial Gale. Admittedly, we have no Hydro Bomb. We could swap one of... Ooh. Fireball. 2, 5. 1, 5. Okay, less powerful. And also, for these, we'd really want a 1-turn combo. So no, we're good there. Now, for Lady Marshall, we have different options once again. We have Hymn of Healing. Power 15. Uses per battle free. Encompasses 1 ally in an aura of light, greatly healing them. That is a lot of healing. I'm not sure we have anyone with enough health to require that amount of healing just this early in the game. Divine Hand. Protects an ally with an aura of light, decreasing magic damage by 30% for the next 2 turns. That requires us to position someone in such a place that they are going to be attacked by a magic attack very soon, and get Marshall near to them to protect them. Okay. So that's situational. We might not be able to do that as often as we'd like. Purification. Channels the power of light to cleanse all status effects on a single ally, granting them +10 health for each effect removed. If they're standing in a puddle, if they're just wet for going through a puddle, then yeah, you know, that's great. Holy Nova. Unleashes a radiant burst, inflicting light damage on one enemy. Power 2 uses per battle free. Ooh. Do I swap light arrow for Holy Nova? I think I might. It's got longer range, which would allow her to play a more back rank support oriented role. And then Hymn of Healing is massive. We don't need that. Divine Hand or Purification. Purification, if we can get conditions on us, or the enemy inflicts conditions with their spells, it's a good recovery spell. Divine Hand, protection against magic. Good idea, and she's good at protecting people from magic. I like it. We'll see how this can play off in the next mission. That's... Oh, and medium recovery potions. Right, yes, let's... Who needs medium recovery potions? Pretty much everyone who's used up some. So, you need one. You might need... have a small one as well. And I think if I share these out well... swap for a... Oh, those aren't recovery. One moment. Yeah, let's swap that. Small. Strength increases physical attack by 6 one time. That's great. If he lives long enough to use it. Actually, if we give one of those to... do we have a small? We do. If we give her a strength elixir and give one to Leon. Playing a little bit dangerously, I know. Wait, do we have small strength elixirs? I'm not sure we do. Right, does everyone have all their potions? I'm just looking for any gaps here. Okay, I think we're good. Let's press on into camp now. And we're back to visit the attendant once more. Yes, it is for lighting. You can see the colour beginning to come back into his hair there. Hold an advancement ceremony. We don't need to yet. We got no one who qualifies, but it's something we want to be doing in the not too distant future.
Captain, the camp expansion you requested is complete. Your troops should be able to rest a little more easily now.
Well done. I'll go take a look.
So now we have a new part of the camp here. We can enter it from these two places. Now, who's this? This is... Huh. Is that... I don't want to teleport to people I don't know where they are yet. I'm just going to find my own way. Have a little jog. See what little side activities I can pick up. So... we have these nice banners here now. And I'm thinking of the wrong place, aren't I? I'm thinking of a little further over here. No, 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 no. So we have a nice expanded camp. This area, I believe, is closed off for now. the camp does continue to grow. Now, the camp is not in the same location every time, right? But we get the same camp layout. Or maybe it's like our war camp and we go out on missions from it. There is a map of the continent that we should get to see as we travel around. Hey, hello there. It's Leonard. His name's like Leonard, but spelt differently. Hey, there's Sarah. Lots of friends. Survivors, people we've been through battles together. We'll make it through this. Hello, you. Can I talk to you? I can. Oh, no, I can't. Perhaps in the future I'll be able to talk to him. Let's talk to this chappie. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm going to need to come back here later this camp and... Well, look who suddenly showed up. I haven't seen you in camp for a while. I come and go as my duties dictate. And those duties are... whatever Lady Marshall requires. You know, I'm sort of your boss now as far as ranks go. I could order you to tell me the truth. Then do it, or leave me be. Are you this prickly with everyone? Respect is earned. But you apparently hand out disrespect for free. I beg your pardon? Your little tirade at Sarah back in Lonetta. Ah, that was a momentary lapse of judgment. I stand by the sentiment, but perhaps my delivery could have been more diplomatic. If I've given cause for offence, please know that it wasn't my intention. Apology accepted, even if it is a little half-assed. But I'm not the one you should be apologising to, you know. Duly noted. Yeah, there's a lovely lass over there who's absolutely devastated and could do with, hello, can I talk to you? No, I can't. He says, sir? What is it, sir? I'm busy working on this breastplate. That is a massive... That's not a breastplate. That's a... Oh, what is... I know what that plate is. It goes at the bottom of a breastplate over the thighs. Maybe he's working on it for a horse. Is that a what do you call it? A patrol? Patrol goes at the base of the horse's throat. Now, there's lots of people around here. There's Francisco! And a board with wanted posters on. Yeah. Gilbert, wanted, twice. Okay. So there's Leonard, there's... So does yellow mean there's no conversation for this individual? If so, that colour coding is worth noting. There's two people out here, Robin and... I suppose I should go talk to Leon, do the rounds, do everything. Now, I believe I can talk to Francisco here and improve my standing with him. But it's better if I've done the thing that tells me I can do it. Okay, the merchant porter is back here. This light is doing interesting things to her hair.
Hey, Cap, get a load of this place. Quite a step up from our previous sleeping arrangements.
This should be enough for you lowly soldiers, right, Leon? I'll be sleeping in a castle, of course, being an officer and all.
Of course.
Yeah, very funny. You should take a look around, get familiar with the place. Just try to keep your jaw off the ground, being an officer and all.
Now, I heard earlier that the voice actor who plays Leon was in one of the original Fire Emblem games. So, you know, respect to the developers for getting some continuity and legacy there. I don't know about the other cast members at all, but apparently they're all quite well known within a community I'm apparently not a part of. So, hey, let's talk to him again. Well, we finally made it to Mora. Don't imagine I'll have time to grab those flowers for Marvo. What a shame. Don't beat yourself up. We never could have predicted these circumstances. To tell the truth, I don't think we'll be able to stop by Mum's grave for a while. It can't be helped, I guess. She'll understand. I do feel bad, though. I promised her I'd take care of you, but here I am dragging you from one battlefield to the next. What am I, some dumb kid? Ah, stop it with that crap, will you? You look out for me enough. Too much, actually. It's kind of a pain sometimes. Besides, my folk always like you better anyway. Okay, so these aren't brothers, these two. Well, that's not true, and you know it. All I'm saying is don't fret so much. You might be a nosy do-gooder smart-ass, but as far as I'm concerned, you're doing just fine. Thanks, Leon. That, I suppose that means a lot to me. Hey, rapport increased with Leon. Yeah! A tiny little bit. So now, Leon is right up here with the other 4 people who've got a tiny smidgen of respect for me. Hey, where did... Oh no, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. When I get someone to 2 little smidgens and we start filling up one of those diamonds, I'm going to feel so good. Maybe. Porter. You here as well? He's followed us, huh?
Porter? I can't believe you followed us all this way.
I can't believe you remembered my name. When I heard you'd all joined Isoro's rebel faction, I came as fast as I could.
Yeah, I'll bet. Gods know you've made enough money off of us.
That's quite cold, sir. I assure you, my intentions are nothing but honorable. I'm just a humble merchant looking out for his clientele.
I don't believe you.
Alright. But we're in the middle of a war, so don't hold it against me if you leave with empty pockets.
If one of us is leaving here with empty pockets, I assure you it won't be me.
Something that smells amazing. Is that coming from the field kitchen? Quite possibly, but hey, let's keep talking to Porter a little bit longer. Let's see what you got, pal. Did we just qualify to leave camp already? Right, so he's got potions, antidotes, removed poison status effect. I should probably grab some of these, but I'm not sure who should have them. And we have Marshall, who can remove conditions with the right spell. So, warding. Magical defense by 3 for a turn. Okay, okay. So he doesn't have anything too amazing yet. And we could sell this spare sword and that spare shield. Let's do that for now. Do I want any of these items? Let's get 2 antidotes. I might need them. Alright. I'm not leaving camp. There's plenty of things to do here. End conversation. Okay, apparently I'm not going to talk to her and say, hey, you're doing some nice cooking there, lady. I'm not in the mood. Okay, fine, I won't talk to you either then. But I assure you there'll be something I can do around here. Merchant Mason. Hello. Looks like another new face has come to our camp. And who might you be? They call me Mason, from Viuga. As you can see, I sell the finest weapons and armour. I think he sells basic. Awfully confident for someone showing up uninvited. How do I know these weapons are any good? Every item here has been carefully hand-selected. Does he mean picked up from dead bodies? These are no cheap Imperial blades. I prefer quality over quantity. Maybe he'll shop with higher quality goods later on. These weapons are designed for commanders to let their strength shine through on the battlefield. So, you think there's a weapon here that suits me? Absolutely. But don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Maybe we should. Why do I feel like I've had this conversation before? Because you've probably had a very similar one with Porter. Now, show me your stuff. Common, 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 common. Hey. I'll take a light grimoire for Robert. He's going to need it. Ooh, but if he's using... Will he be able to use that with armor? I think he will. So for now, it's all just common stuff, right? Francis, who has a question mark, that might be important. Hey, that amazing smell. Looks like I'm not the only one who followed his nose. Alright, I was in the middle of training and next thing I knew I was standing here drooling. I heard Sarah has taken over cooking, but man, I wasn't expecting the food around here would change this much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Robert's cooking too. It just, but it never made your mouth water like this, eh? What do you think she's making over there? I'm not sure. It smells like some kind of roast. That scent's making me feel kind of funny. I believe that's called hunger. Not that. I mean, like, nostalgic or something. It reminds me of that job we did near Portham. Remember that tavern we stayed at? Oh yeah, that place we got into a fight and you smashed a bunch of furniture. Yeah, after we got out of there, I swore I'd never go back again. Now I can't miss it. Sheesh, when did you get so sentimental? Hey, that's what good food does. Brings people together, gets their memory going, starts conversation. Why do you think I'm always going on about it? Because you're a fat tub of lard. If the smell alone is enough to do that, I guess you better go try some. Better hurry. Something tells me there won't be much left. Yeah, too right. New quest for Stomach for War. Speak to Sarah and learn about dining with allies. Oh yeah, we can have a talk with people and we have a conversation. We get to pick a few options, and if we pick the right ones and do well enough, we get... It's a little mini game. Hey, big guy. What did you think of our first siege? Huh? Oh, yeah, it was alright. That's it? I thought you'd be practically bursting with excitement and there's a man trying to put a torch in my head. Why should I be? We won! We're still alive, take your pick! And I'm not on fire! But I didn't get to do anything awesome! What are you talking about? You were right there with the rest of us! That's what I'm saying! Back when it was just us, all I had to do was stand out there with some of the kind of battles we're fighting so lately. It's all I can do just to keep up with the action. Maybe you should learn something from that. Huh? You mean like the bigger the army, the stronger you gotta be to stay the best? What? No, I mean we're in a serious war now. You shouldn't be focused on chasing glory and looking cool. Oh, I hear you. I should focus on taking out the most bad guys. Okay, sure, well, close enough. Let's go talk to her. The flames under that pot look like it's an interactable object. So, you're cooking now. Oh, and we get to see her little approval circle up there. That's good, when we got her selected. Oh, Eden, I was wondering when you dropped by. I didn't have much choice. That smell is dangerously good. Oh, it's just our mother's old recipe. Andrea was talking about it the other day and it made me hungry for it. It's making the whole camp hungry now. That bread is pre-sliced. What? So you've appointed yourself camp cook? Or she's sliced it all already. I thought I should make myself useful to everyone, considering I'm the one who got us you all into this. Hey, I didn't say anything about that, you know, lady. It just, No, it's fine. It's just I see the way you all come back after battles, covered in cuts and bruises. I can't help out there after what happened with... Well, let's just say I don't have the stomach for it, but a war isn't just one on a battlefield, and I know my way around a cook fire, so here I am. Oh, I hope that's okay. I don't really know the chain of command around here yet. If it makes you happy, I say go for it. Something tells me nobody's going to complain. Good, now grab an empty seat and I'll fix you a plate. Sounds good. Oh, you don't have to. I can help myself once everybody else has gotten some. Eden, you're a leader now. Sharing food is one of the best ways to get to know people. You'd be stupid to pass up the chance. You sound like Andrea. Now there's someone you ought to share a meal with. She could use a little socializing. Sounds like a pointer that she should be the first one I speak to about this. You can invite allies to join you in special camp activities. You'll gain more rapport with characters depending on the activities you take part in together, so some characters prefer certain activities. There are lots of ways to approach conversation during camp activities. New topics can be acquired by talking with other characters or by reading books scattered throughout the camp. Certain camp activities require leadership points in order to initiate. Leadership is restored to its maximum each time you visit camp. That's really good to know because I think in the previous playtest it wasn't as obvious. Any remaining leadership won't carry over between chapters. Use it or lose it. Right, well, in that case, I've got some leadership points to spend. Hello, lady. You're an angry psycho. Let's have a meal. Yes, I am confirming the use of leadership points. You invited me. I'm here. Now what do you want? Well, hey, let's talk about your sister's cooking. Alright, what exactly are you after here? What am I after? We came here to eat, and now we're eating, that's all. Are you sure you have the time to spare? Hey, no matter how busy I am, I always have time for Sarah's smart advice. What? Why are you bringing her up all of a sudden? Oh, I get it now. Well, you can keep your distance, you hear? If you so much as look at her... Whoa, seriously, Andrea, hey, whoa, she's your sister. Your sister went to all this trouble and you're gonna let it go cold while you hassle me? Come on, let's eat. No one has the strength to argue when they're hungry. Fine, I'll let you off with a warning. But I better not hear a word of complaint about the food. Deal. With food like this, who would complain? Yeah, I guess you're not that bad, all things considered. From you? That's an honour. I'm busy. You can clean up, can't you? So, I think past experience with eating is we get... hey, we got given some items. Is we get to pick 3 topics, right? And each time we get to choose from 2 or 3. Now that, I believe... Yeah, that got us a little smidgen. Let's see who else we can work with. Let's try find Gilbert as well. There were wanted posters over here for Gilbert as well. Is there anyone we're obviously missing here? No. Francisco, my brother. Why don't you like me as much as these other people? Hey, it's kind of weird. Look, can we have a meal? Let's have a meal. This isn't his favourite activity, but it should get us something. You buying, brother? In that case, don't mind if I do. He prefers the training grounds, I think, to eating, even though he talks about food a lot. Ah, Lonetta. Just hearing the name makes me miss it. You know, I honestly can't think of a better place to live. Good people, good ale, peaceful. Or it used to be, anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had a good time there. I mean, aside from you causing trouble constantly. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? You want me to list every incident one by one? Fighting with shop owners, arguing with clients. You know, those kind of things. Well, yeah, I had you and Robert there to clean up all my messes. Ah, man, good memories. They're memories, anyway. And that's a wrap. Thanks, brother. So I'm glad they've tidied this up so it's not like picking your way through, you know, 3 groups of 3 selections. Now, where can I get some... He's got some food, that's good. Let's take a look at these. So, wanted, Gilbert, dead or alive. Described as a senile drunkard, but do not underestimate him. This man is extremely dangerous. I presume... Yes, this... Oh! This is different. You know, also known as the Smiling Strategist, 10-Barrel Gilbert. Good to know. Elderly male, bald, bearded, recently joined Rebel Army. Described as a senile drunkard, but do not underestimate him. This man is extremely dangerous. Okay. Well, if he is a strategist, let's find him. I think there's something to do with Leonard where we're going to get sent back here in a few moments. Let's make our way... We haven't seen Lady Marshall yet either. Who's that? That's going to be the attendant, yes. So let's check out this part of camp. I want to go check everything, you know? There's not a lot of people here we can interact with yet, interestingly enough. Oh, Gilbert! My old friend, my old mucker. There you are. Yellow! Hey, old-timer. You settling in okay? I manage. I've bivouacked with soldiers before. So how do you compare? To what? The Old Kingdom troops? I don't think you want to hear my answer to that. Ouch. You don't mince words, do you? If you want someone to pat you on the head, look at somewhere else. But hey, what do I know? First impressions don't win wars. Results do. Let me see your people in action, then we'll talk. Watch out, we might just surprise you. We'll see. Can I invite him through chat? No, I can't. I'd like to get him to join our company. This, I believe, will come to a dead end. So it looks like there's something over here we might get to interact with in the future. And the training grounds will be through here. Now, let's see where this leads us. There's something up here. This almost looks like a place for contests, like athletic contests or combat training for, you know, one-on-one tutorials. Wait, what's this? Okay, we're back over here. Excellent. Now I've got 40 more leadership points to spend. I don't think I can spend more than 20 or 30 of them on this particular camp, and I think there's a way of getting it up to 60. For now, though, there are people over here I would like to come and visit. Robin, how you doing, my friend? You just took part in a siege. How does it feel? Honestly, my hands are still shaking. I can't believe we did it. We fought in a real battle and we actually won. I wonder what everybody back home would think. Mercenaries to swashbuckling rebels. It's a pretty exciting story. Definitely. Speaking of which, I've been thinking. I know we can't go back to Lynetta for a while, but maybe we can help them out from afar. How so? We could send them food and money. I was thinking we could send some things home. Every little bit helps, right? And they might like to know we're still out here. Thinking of them, you know? I'm impressed. You're growing up already. So, did you have any specific ideas? Oh, well, I was thinking when we get to Castilian, I could pick up a necklace for some... and some new shoes for Ariel. Oh, and for Patrice, I was thinking... Oh, so a load of women, right? Hang on, when you said sending some things home, I thought you meant food and supplies. If you're just talking about souvenirs for all your little lovebirds, you're on your own, pal. Aww, you're no fun. Hey, Robert. Let's check in with someone emotionally mature for once. There's an interesting juxtaposition having him and Robin in the same tent. I'm glad we won and all, but our side took a pounding. Yeah, these sorts of battles are big than the little skirmishes we're used to. I imagine we'll have more like this in our future. We'll need to brush up on our tactics. Or better yet, talk to an expert. Yeah, like the old boy I could be directed to go see now. Please, tell me to go see him. That would be nice. So, I'm going to have a little run around looking for books to read, things to do. Lady Marshall, we haven't seen her yet either. This time at camp. Now, blacksmith, we've been here before, Leonard is here. If we can just cut through around those tents. Says Francisco. We can't. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else we can invite to a meal. Anyone at all. You know, build up their confidence. Alright, let's see. So, she's over there by the attendant. Okay. Lady, your tent's right next door to ours. I mean, I know you like to be close sometimes to protect us from magic, but is there something you're not telling me? So, we survived our first battle. Better than that, I'd say we pulled off quite a victory. Or got lucky anyway. A bit of advice. Take credit for your successes, or others will. I'll bear that in mind. So what do you think of our new allies, by the way? Isseror's forces seem capable enough, and they certainly all seem to trust him. What do you think of his nephew, Ballastar? Ooh. I was going to ask you the same thing. He's a difficult man to read. But I expect you'll be interacting with him more in the future. If our troops don't kill each other first. Yeah, there's that Chelsea for you. Right. Why do they want me to... I don't think we have anyone we can promote. Is there anyone else we can have a meal with? Let's see. Oh! Operations area. What? Okay, so that just takes us to the center of this location, right? Yes. Okay, we can't have a meal with you. So we've had a meal with, not Chelsea, well, Francisco and Andrea, that was it. And if we run far enough in this direction, I will have gone the wrong way completely. So in here, there's a few people as well. Right. Hang on. Okay, back here. Saves us a little bit of running. And then I can't go. I can go this way though. Right. Yeah, there's a blacksmith. There's Leonard. Let's talk to him again. Maybe I can take him for a meal. Nope. Not at all. So then I just want to dash through this way. No, that's a training ground, isn't it? That way. Right. So I'm back in here now. I don't think I can take the same person for a meal twice in the same camp. Can I invite you for a meal? No. In that case, I think I'm ready to leave camp and head on to the next battle. Leon. Question mark? What's this question mark? Is this a missing camp quest? Yeah, let's talk about this. So, how are you liking Castilian? It's pretty impressive. I knew this place was bigger than Luneta, but seeing it in... Have you stopped by the markets? Not yet. I've been busy with other things. They're not lying when they say it's the centre of trade around here. Puts Luneta to shame, that's for sure. Hey, don't knock the markets in Luneta. We had a wide selection of fish, and more fish. So, did you find anything useful? Just a few odds and ends. Here, you can have this. More goodies. A present for me? I'm touched. If it doesn't suit you, you can always give it to someone else. Yeah, too right. We might just do that. Getting a gift of it from their commander might just make someone's day. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll give it some thought. You can give gifts to your allies in camp. When you give an ally a gift, you'll gain some rapport with them. If you give them a present that aligns with their tastes, you'll gain even more. Gifts can be obtained via quest rewards and the rare goods shop. Now, there was a bug in the previous playtest where the rare goods merchant would sell me gifts and I wouldn't receive the gifts I had paid for. I don't know if that's still the case, but hey. So, what have we gained or acquired? We have some kind of gift. Leather handicraft. A leather-bound diary handwritten in Hessetz. Hessetz. It would make a fine gift. A pearl brooch. An ornamental accessory that is meant to be attached to clothes. Decorated with pearls, its grandiosity and splendour is incandescent. Now, who would like these? Good question. Oh, now I'm going to agonize over that. Right. Written in a... Right, a leather-bound diary. Handmade in Hessetz. So who likes leather? This pearl brooch. It would make the obvious sense to give it to one of the women, but who else would we like to give it to? Well, obviously we should say, who do we want to build some rapport with? And the answer is everyone. Give items to a merchant? To Gilbert? To Gilbert! Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I? Is this a really dumb idea? I think it might be a clever idea. And I'm in the wrong area to give it to Gilbert because he's all the way over here. But I'm liking this idea. If I click on Francisco, that'll put me nearer the area exit. Oh, he's right over there. He's within walking distance. Okay. I don't think the Inquisitor would appreciate the pearl brooch because it's grandiose, right? It looks fancy and impressive. I think Francisco would be impressed by it quite easily. But Robin wants jewelry for all the girls back home, right? So why don't we give him the brooch? The handmade journal would help for remembering things. And let's see, can I give you this? I can! Ooh. So I'm thinking, Robert likes writing things down, he likes making lists, and then maybe it would be a good item for him. But I can give a gift here. Let's do that. Okay, we got a bit of rapport with Gilbert. I think we're going to need more before we can... Oh, his beard has changed colour. It was like bright yellow, bright light brown. Now it's like a dark browny black colour. So lighting is definitely... shading and lighting on hair textures in particular is not final in this game. Let's try giving this brooch to Robin and see how it goes. And then probably regret it and wish we'd given it to someone else. Now, at this point, I have no idea which gifts are best to give to which people. And I imagine at some point someone will write like a massive strategy guide and be like, I experimented with every single possible option. Robin, here's a present for one of the young lasses back home. Was that two yellow up arrows? Did we only get one normally? Let's see. Is there anyone who's exceptionally high? No, it looks like they're about the same. New conversations, new conversations, new conversations. But as rapport builds, it also gives other bonuses, right? You're not Eden. There's something going on here. We're changing tabs. It doesn't remember who, which tab is where. What spells did I... Divine Hand... Right, because I was thinking, healing touch, holding over. I might change this for purification. Why was I thinking that? Poison! That's why. Right, yes. Let's... If we just change it for divine healing for now, for our next mission. It's a massive heal, but we can benefit from it. Right, I don't think we got any more opportunities to really spend our leadership points this camp. Let's go fight. And then this is going to be like another massive episode. Okay, Chapter 6, Murder of Crows. A pluralization, of course. And obviously I was wrong last episode. I think this is the one that was the beginning of the demo. But let us see. The audience chamber in Castilian.
You've done well. Looks like I've got one more skilled commander on my hands. Now go on. I'd say your people have earned some rest.
Thank you, sir.
And he walks off. He's like, I'm done.
What? That's it?
What did you expect? A gold medal?
Well, I mean, sort of.
The soldiers in this camp have been fighting for months. If you really want a reaction, try coming back with a loss.
Yeah.
Eden, a word with you, please. Thank you for confirming these old eyes still know talent when they see it. I've ordered a feast in your honor. Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, we shall.
So?
Wait,
What'd he say?
only Eden? Or do some of his fellow brothers-in-arms get to attend as well? A few days later, must be quite some feast then.
Ugh, sheesh. This stuff is strong. I bet you could get a whale drunk with this.
You've never seen a whale, have you?
It's just an expression.
I like drinking with you, kid. You smell like booze.
Huh? I don't even drink that much.
Relax.
No, but he does.
I meant it as a compliment. The way a noble smells like money. Makes me want to stick close to you. I forgot how many little joys the world has to offer. Hope I live long enough to sample a few more.
Door opens and someone's walking in.
We've received some new information. It's to do with a man named Colin Korax.
Colin. Isn't he that other rebel guy? The one who leads the crows and writes those crazy manifestos.
So I've heard. I don't know the details, but they're saying some of his commanders took their troops and splintered off.
Why'd they go and do that? Taking on the Empire would be an uphill climb, even if we were all on the same side. But if Colin's crows are deserting... what does that mean? They don't think he can win?
Probably got tired of betting on an empty hand. Chose another game instead. You watch now. The ones who left will take over some poor little town, start calling themselves lords. Same story, different war. Just human nature, I guess. Nothing for it. On the other hand, might be a different story if we get involved.
Oh, someone's rushing in.
Sir, High Commander Isoro is requesting you.
I bet he is. That's an interesting Morion. It's not really a Morion because it doesn't quite have the peak at the front.
We've just received a report that a few of Colin's crows have broken ranks and seized the town of Selvin. Guillermo, please elaborate.
The leader is a man named Aurelio. Prior to deserting, he was one of Colin's senior-most commanders.
What kind of battlefield experience? Vanguard?
Indeed. And that's not all. Our scouts have uncovered some troubling rumors. They say he's had dealings with monsters.
Okay.
What do you mean, dealings?
Like what? Taming hellhounds?
Ooh, is that even possible?
I'd almost forgotten
Be the
Elena.
first fool to try.
If Benario is to have any hope of taking the fight to the Empire, we must attend to our own affairs first. Establish contact with the deserters. See if they're willing to leave Selvin in peace.
And if they don't, then we pound them, right?
Do what's necessary.
That's his way of saying yes without taking
Ballastar, I'm leaving this
responsibility.
matter to you.
Oh shit.
As you command. And Eden, I'd like you to accompany Ballastar and act as his lieutenant.
Okay, it's this mission.
Oh, right. As you command.
My lord, with all due respect, can't we handle this on our own? I don't see the benefit in bringing these bumpkins along.
Tell me, young lady, do you have much experience dealing with monsters?
That's, I mean, not specifically.
There you have it then. Right. Make preparations tonight and be ready to set out at dawn. Eden.
He should be used to being called back by now.
Look after my nephew, will you? I'm counting on the unique perspective your council will bring him.
That sounds dodgy.
Thank you for trusting me with this responsibility. I won't let you down, my lord.
I'm sure you won't. However, I wasn't the one who suggested it.
Oh? And he's not going to tell us who was. I don't think it was Ballastar either. The next afternoon.
Something on your mind, Captain?
Like uncle, like nephew. I can't get a read on these nobles.
Careful there. You're weirding me out. Usually you charge in first and ask questions later. All this worrying doesn't suit you.
You're not wrong there. Hey, I'll be right back.
What is it?
Isoro said it was you who requested me for this position?
Is that a problem?
Not exactly. I was just wondering if there was some special reason. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. But my crew isn't some trained regiment. We're just a bunch of mercenaries. I can't figure out what game your uncle's playing at. Why hand this much authority to someone like me?
We're all just pieces on the old man's warboard. If he thinks there's some use to you, that's all there is to it.
And plausible
Yes, so.
deniability.
My uncle believes you and I might work well together.
How's that?
Asked the same. Got no answer. He does so love being cryptic. I suppose we'll find out soon enough. I take it that's Aurelio. I'll handle the negotiations. Get your people ready.
Ballastar just doesn't quite seem powerful enough for someone who's like the national combat champion.
Ballastar Fenice. What kind of person are you?
So, what is our plan here?
We're trying to talk them down.
Why bother? Way both sides are squared up, I'd say there ain't much to discuss. Besides,
If this is what I think it
can't let
is.
all those shiny swords go to waste.
He's coming back.
Negotiations have broken down.
That was quick.
Prepare for battle.
In other words, he went out there and said, look, I don't care what you got to say, we're going to fight you. Turns around, walks back to his army. It's like, oh, those were very short negotiations? Yep. They certainly were. The struggle for Selvin. Ooh, look at all this fanciness. I definitely want to explore the battlefield here. Because this is Hellhound, Aurelio. I think we definitely want to do some deployment. We have Gilbert, Andrea. We want to swap those. Marshall, Robert. Yeah. So, formation. Gilbert, swap there. Robert, swap there. Is that everyone? Let's see. We want allies at the back. You know what? Shop is available here? Why is shop available here? Right. Leon, swap to middle. Go on. There. Right there. What is... Right. Fine. Eden. Formation. Mandatory units cannot be repositioned. But I want to get Leon in the middle so he doesn't get... Oh, God. Okay. Right. In that case, I want to swap Leon with Francisco. There we go. Because that way we got Francisco, strong defender on this side of Andrea, and Robert, strong defender on that side with Leon. Let's begin.
Aurelia, was it? You'll regret challenging me. Don't bother pleading for mercy when this is through.
Ha! Bold words from a spoiled noble brat. I'll teach you some respect. Let's see how you enjoy dealing with my pets.
Yes, let's.
Damn, this just got more complicated. I thought it was just a rumor, but it's true. He really can control monsters.
Just a few drooling hounds. Man or beast, it matters not. We'll cut them all down.
Hey! We got Elena, Ballastar, and Selena. Which means we don't get to see Chelsea have the shit kicked out of her. I'm very disappointed. Right. Sword, bow, axe. Sword, axe, bow. So those mirror. Sword, sword. And then these groups are way back here. So, is this a good enough position? Yes, this is a pretty good position. Okay. Let's go draw some heat. Now, pop her here. No one's coming her way. Interesting. Alright, and looking at enemies. Okay, we got a spot here which is perfect for Eden. And we can't quite get there, which is even more perfect. Oh, so close. Right. So if we move you to here, that's a danger spot. We put Robin here. Question is this man going to come rushing around this side? So maybe pop him here. For now, we're just wanting position so the enemies can advance. Oh, Robert's going to need some help. He's going to need so much help that we'll start running her over here now. There are no enemy wizards, meaning we don't need to worry too much about magical defense. Right, wait. There was something... For some reason, I know what it was. It was seeing Selena's portrait down here next to Marcel's big portrait and life bar. I was like, hang on, why is one of her portraits wrong? None of her portraits are wrong, it's fine. Right. Leonard, let's pop you here. And wait. Right, enemies. Can't even target that square. Get up there, Robin. Robert's going to need all the help we can give him soon. And you, my friend, get to rush to here and hold. And you'll notice our allies were not under our control. They act on their own. Okay, 5. We can take that depending on how hard the others hit him. Axe against plate armor is a big hitter. 9. Okay, we can live with this. And then that swordsman, I think, will be... Now, the hellhounds are going to be very important. Okay, he's coming around this way. That's great. He didn't get to attack. And then our allies will rush forwards and be reckless. Hopefully we've blocked them off so they can't get themselves into too much trouble just yet. Our turn. Magnificent. So, lots of attacks all coming in. Let's see what we can do to fiddle this. Heavy, heavy, medium. We got an axe going on the heavies. So, currently there's a lot of damage coming for our two... Wait, no, Leon? Leon's taking a lot. Okay, that's really good to know. We're going to need to do some taunting. Lady Marshall, you have a task. Wait. You don't even need to move? Well, I think you're going to need to move. Soon. Robin, I think you're going to need to shoot someone. And I think it's going to need to be the man with the axe. That's a great shot. Okay, so I'm thinking we take him out, push Robert up to here and defend. Marshall comes into here. Can she move there? She can. Excellent. Let's go for a relatively low-powered... There we go. Attack. Finish him off with a spell. That ice could be a problem. Let's get on the ice and defend. Interesting how he then redirects to the bowman. Now, if we brush her up here, she's likely to get shot at. If we go here, yes. If we go here, yes. So she's getting shot whatever we do unless he gets killed. He could get killed, but it won't be very easy with what we've currently got. Right, so. Next up, we want to divert some attacks away from Leon. How am I going to do this? So, who can we taunt with? These two. These guys at the back are rushing him. Interesting. So if I go here, that's not really going to help. Here. That helps split it. So let's try Leon. Leon comes up to here and attacks. He's getting a lot less attacks now. Interesting. Okay, so we definitely want to put him here and go with a great big axe attack. Absolutely slog him. Alright. Not a lot we can do over here unless we cut across. If I go to here and combat skill taunting strike, that'll kill him. Right. Combat skill, taunting strike. You. Ah, just shy of a kill. Got a level though. Eden and Francisco are gaining a lot of levels. We want to... Do we rush all the way over here, and will that'll pull the far group? This will not. Hey you, look. We want to fight you now. Don't pick on our friends in the back line. Speaking of friends... She has a bow. Excellent work. Keeping your friend alive there. Now, we do have a wizard. A new wizard. And he has dark spells. Do we want to finish this chap off or go for someone else? If we move up here, I suspect he'll get attacked. Yes. Free square range. 2. 2, 3. Oh, that's just really powerful then. Okay. That's a big Bosch. Got it. Now. No, so we can target him. We can get a kill. Okay, but he's taunted, so that's a bit of a waste. Let's go for a Dark Blast. Big spell. And hope Gilbert makes it to the next turn. Let's see how our enemies do. Who's left? Lady Marshall, of course. You know what? I do feel... Oh! Okay, so we can't do it from there. Really? So we can't heal Robert this turn anyway, and he's not being targeted, so that's all okay. We don't have anyone else who seriously needs healing. We could come up here and make a magical attack. But our magical attacks are somewhat limited for now. So those are both short range. That's long range, so we could go up here. Get shot at. Holy Nova. We won't take him out. Is this a good place for her to be? Absolutely not. I mean, if she wants to... And here... Get shot once. I'm kind of thinking, like, just move up there. And then, yeah. Some kind of magical Holy Nova on this chap. Or save it for someone who matters. Yeah. Let's just wait. Because if Roboto goes a couple of turns without being attacked, he'll be fine anyway, right? Yeah, you basic attack him back, mate. Excellent. We'll deal with him soon enough. Oh, and he's wet. If only we had that lightning spell. Oh. That's good. Good guarding there. And down goes the foe. I shouldn't sound so happy. Those hellhounds are coming and they're going to be pretty nasty. Now, I'm thinking with the way the game is split up between cutscene, camp, and then battle, it might be worth breaking the gameplay videos down into, like, you know, a camp video, then a battle video. I'm not saying people only want to watch for battles. I'm saying they're going to be bloody long videos if I do them at this rate. I mean, we're talking like probably 2.5 hours each. So I should try and cut that down into smaller, manageable chunks. Like, and maybe if I can do them thematically, like cutscene video. I should try and get some. Oh hell! Is Leon going down? I think he might be. Is anyone else going for him? If not, he's getting a big heal. Right, ally turn. That's great. Leon survives. Thank you for healing Gilbert. It's much appreciated. Oh, he's dead. Yep. And I think Ballastar's just pulled the Hellhound group. Yeah, you shoot him, girl. That's fine. Okay, I think Robin's got him now. Right. Lady Marshall, I have a duty for you. It will involve moving. Possibly not just here. Hey, where can you go? Out here, you say? That sounds superb. She's also got a sword and shield. Now then. Okay, that'll drop him. So, yeah, why not? Well, the reason why not is... No, you've created a gap. That's great. Enemies... Oh, they are coming. They are coming for us. Right. So... Let's move Lady Marshall to here. It's like Marshal, as in Marshal of the troops. Power 5, power 15. Let's go for the big heal and see how ridiculously massive it is. $22 points. It's a testament to the amount of damage he took that he's still... that he's not fully healed by that. Right. That won't kill him. We have more people for that sort of thing. Right. Francisco, finish him off, would you? Well, soften him up, rather. And then we'll have Leon attack for the kill. Trying to get him that level that he's missing. Now, we've got a few people who are a bit behind on experience. Mainly support characters, but also Leon and I think Andrea. Oh, goodness, yes, she's level 8. Now, Robin, why don't you move out to here and shoot this man down? Excellent work, lad. That does put you in a little bit of a dangerous position, but I think you'll be okay. And then we can have Robert move out to, say, here. Okay. Here. Better. Defend for the healing. And I think we're nearly all done. We've got a couple of wizards. We don't even get to control him. Right. If we pull Gilbert to here... and wait. Leonard to here. And also wait. And then I think we're done. Yes! Pulling out the one Hellhound on its own would be preferable. Okay. But we don't have that luxury. Now the soldiers are fairly easy to deal with in comparison to the hellhounds. The soldiers have less health, the hellhounds will take some taking down. Alright, we're going to need to support Ballastar to keep him on his feet. Who are you healing? Wrong person, lady! Your boss man, kind of important, and I'm not sure we can reach him with our healer. Well, he just dropped a foe. Yeah, you're just going to shoot one of those soldiers? Go for it, lady. He's done for. He'll be dead by the end of our next turn. Now, where is our healer? She is not all the way back here, which is good. She's here. That's great. It does mean, though, she needs to be a little closer to the action, and she is being targeted by a lot of foes, so we need to make a safe position for her to advance. Right. So, axe and bow, sword and bow. No spears, meaning spear can safely go over here and kill. This may not be ideal because we've left Robert open. He's a little vulnerable now. So this hellhound is currently going for Gilbert. We would like to change that. We have swords. Swords can hit weak points. If we hit this weak point, we will rotate it to here. That is not good for us. That is an archery weak point, however. And we have Robin. Robin is right over here. I could... Right. If I go over here, I'm rotating the sword back to here and the bow to here. If I go to here, I'm rotating them back to the back. So, let's turn it around, sing a stupid song about bright eyes, and shoot it up the arse. Every now and then it'll fall apart. Maybe. Now, here's the thing. We can destroy these weak points now for extra damage, or we can try to keep them alive for next turn. We can do even more damage to it. So the question is, do I think we can kill it this turn? The answer is, I think absolutely not. And it's still going for Gilbert. Nothing to do with Sullivan here. Right. So we can turn that hellhound round to turn its weak points to the back. That's not very helpful for us. Axe point, he'll go for it if he gets the chance. You do need a heal. So the question is if I'm pulling her up to here in the middle. And I think that's an absolute no-no. That's just as much as before, so we'll give him the small one. That should be enough. So the question is, of course, what can everyone else do? Well, we absolutely want to attack this hellhound to reduce its ability to go straight for her. Leon, you're not going for anyone yet. You can hit this thing to rotate its weak points away so that we don't damage them. Francisco could go kill a weak point. That would be a lot of damage. You know what? If he's getting attacked anyway, We might as well get him near of a fight and near of a people over here. This would obviously be a bad location. See? Yeah, everyone would kill him. This, however, is great. Now, power 3, let's do it. Oh, that's rubbish. It would seem that weak points are quite essential then. And also, we've now moved that to a bad place for us. Or have we? It's currently on what health? 36. So 6, that would be rubbish damage. Okay. I think we have to take this hit. So the question is, what's everyone else doing? You can get here and hit him. Together I think we can take him down. Question is, do we want to? I think the answer is yes, because we don't have a lot of choices here. So far so good. Okay, not ideal. I should maybe have considered his special skill. Now, we can get a... This feels so bad. Leaving our healer defenseless. Is that the last of us? I think it might be. No, we got Francisco. Good old Francisco. Right, well, run up and hit this thing with a sword then, I say. Or... is this a good place to be? You can't block off this square here. We can't tell if it's a bite or a ranged attack. So let's get a little bit of damage in here while we can. Wait. Taunting Strike. Just in case it works. That'll help prevent damage to one of our mages. Alright, let's go. Let's see what the enemies do. Apparently we got someone left. Oh, Leonard! Of course. We're almost... we could... I suppose... I mean, we kind of want to be moving over here to protect people. Do we have a range-free spell? I mean, we do. But it's not really worth it. So we just hold off for now. Yeah, you hit Francisco. He can take it. Now, poor Marshall, on the other hand, she might need a bit of a patching up after this. And I can only hope that Ballastar's friend heals her. I also hope that Archer doesn't run over and shoot her, because that would have been really nasty. Go on. Go on. You know it makes sense. And now we will have new... okay, yep, fine. He's going for the kill count, picking on the wimps instead of the Troll Slayer thing of go kill the biggest, strongest monster. Oh, she didn't shoot a weak spot, did she? I don't think she did. She did. Okay. We got bows and swords. Swords and axe. Hey, Leon. Leon can not reach it. But Leon has a bow, so let's utilize that for a moment. And turn the monster around. And now I don't think we even need to hit a weak spot to finish it off. Now, This one's dead, so we just need to worry about this one now. And keeping her alive. And most people can't reach it. We can use Leonard to turn the beast around. We don't want to necessarily do that. Robin has a 200 axe. So, who's going to finish this off? Well, I think Robert should move and defend himself. Where we position him, probably here, will depend on where everyone else is at the end of the turn. Robin can't really get anywhere. Okay, let's move him to here. And just to show off, shoot that weak spot. Excellent. I've said before, I'd like to see the remainder of the soldiers on the battlefield, maybe like half size or something. It just feels odd. Right, it would be nice to use one of her damaging spells now. Maybe move down here so I don't turn the beast around. Now. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Absolutely no. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to get some sword attacks in here, right? Then the beast will turn round. Then I can use her to turn the beast around again. Do I want to be attacking from here or here? I mean, she'll turn it around to face this way in a bit anyway. I'm going to have difficulty reaching those weak spots, so I think it's going to survive. So over here is slightly better. Slightly. Beautifully struck. If we can get a second sword hit in over here, we can rotate that sword spot back to here. Who can reach that with a sword? Francisco, mate, if we could give you one more square of movement. Same goes for Andrea. Okay. Let's use some spells. That's range free, and I'm going to regret it, but here we go. 42. Seven damage, that's not a lot. Right, let's absolutely move Robert up to here and defend. We don't get to control you. We can't... We can run up here and shoot it, can't we? Yes. It's not ideal, but we get a little bit of damage in. And it's still targeting Leonard all the way over here. If it's going to go for him anyway... It's on 43, so we can do 6 damage. That's almost as much as the Dark Blast. Power 3. Oh, mate. Same damage. Okay, so is it a power reduction that it gets for not being attacked in the weak spots? It's on fire. I like it. It's on fire. If it stays in the fire, even better. Now. Magic. Holy Nova. Let's do it. Look, it's not much, but it's something. And now we have the sword vulnerable spot where it should be, but people can't reach it. Can shoot it though. Now we've hemmed it in a little bit. It can still go for Leonard. He's right there. Oh, level 11. We need to tone down Francisco's aggressive leveling. Right. So if we come to here. spell. Look, you're in range. And that's the last one of those he'll get this battle. He'd like to use his other spells, but positioning and range has been a factor. Is he our last warrior? I think he might be. But he got a level. Enemy takes fire damage, enemy comes forwards and takes a very large bite out of Leonard, which we will be healing not too soon. You know, not... Yeah. Is Ballastar going to drop it? Quite possibly. Oh, yes, heal Elena. The troops approve. Oh, he is so going in for that kill. But I don't think he went for a weak spot. Excellent. Shot. Maybe not enough for a kill. Close though, one way or the other. Okay, what have we got? Bows and swords by the look of it. Yes. Who needs this kill the most? I think Elena. Andrea, rather. Swap sword attack for the kill. I'm glad she doesn't take any damage for attacking into a flaming square, so she still technically stays out in this one. Now, we have some people in need of healing, quite a few of them. Leonard is less frontline than Eden. Also, Eden gains an additional 5 health when he receives a healing spell. Let's go for the smaller healing spell, the Healing Touch. And then we want to start thinking about where we want to be next turn. I think we should possibly consolidate in this direction. We've just got, well, we've got this group to be concerned about. 2 mages, 2 bowmen, and the leader. But I think there's a nasty surprise waiting for us if I remember anything about this mission. Let's just pop in here and hide. Swap weapon back to his axe. Robin, hide here as well. Take advantage of... Okay, no, don't. That works. We have a warrior who can come out here and defend. And then... he's wet. We don't like that. It makes him a little bit vulnerable to certain effects. Now, let's move you to here. Swap back to your sword and shield and defend. Eden up to here. Forming a bit of a defensive line, overlapping those zones of control to reduce enemy movement. When you get to go stand near the Lady Healer NPC, because she might heal you. I think that could work. That worked out really well. I'm glad with that thinking. She could have gone for Robert or somewhere else, but I think she had a good estimation of who needed the healing most and why he was hanging back. And oh my goodness! Elena's got a death wish. So, we've got Ballastar and Elena rushing up here trying to die. If I remember correct, I think he's going to summon another monster into the area for us to fight. And it's going to be something really big and nasty. So for now, let's advance cautiously. Cautiously, I say. Look, you're going to get attacked. You're going to defend for a bit of healing.
Is this truly the best you can muster?
Oh, was that a proximity trigger? So Robert triggered that by coming close enough?
These men followed you.
Would you like to find out?
Oh, here we go.
The reason I was Colin's right hand.
Yeah! Oh my god. Is that final voice acting? It doesn't even have wings! Okay, that's a bit better now. But the initial roar was really bad. You alright, monster?
Manticore? It can't be. Nobody can tame those things.
Ah, you've met creatures like this before, I see. I wonder what you'll do now. Dinner is served, boy.
You want to see what we'll do now? Shit our pants and run?
Everything out there is yours. Feast on their bones!
Now, the beast has a treasure icon, so we want to kill the beast. Our objective, I believe, is still to kill Lord Aurelio. He will try to die before we can kill the beast. I think the objective then changes, like new objective, kill the monster, but I'm not sure. Let's be very cautious. No, not... Whoa, whoa, that is not good. Here, then. No. Here. Yes. Right. So currently Elena and Robert are being attacked. Let's get you up here. Let's give them a target that's not Elena. Ooh. Okay, I think we can work with this. So now, go to here, defend. It's not quite where I want it to be. I want it to be just in front of her. Right, who's left? Leonard! Have I been neglecting you again? I'm terribly sorry, old chap. There you go. Now let the monster... Who are we waiting for? Who are we? My lady. Terribly sorry. Let's get you near the middle, because there's going to be hell to pay in a moment or two. That was a mighty pounce. And it went for the tail. That's poison. We did not take the condition removal spell. That could be a big problem. Robert got a level. Great stuff. I'm hoping that there's Selena, or whatever she was called, has the poison removal spell. But I don't have too much hope. Oh, you're going to cast a spell on Francisco because he's got low magic defense? Yeah, that hurt him a lot. Go on, go on. Tell me you got the... Okay, not the condition removal spell, just the big heal. Well... I mean, that's great. Lady, you are in a really bad place. I mean, look, that mage is going to be dead very soon. Oh, she's got good magic defense. Okay, then.
Careful around that Manticore. I've heard their toxin can be seriously nasty. If you get poisoned, use purification to cure yourself.
Units that are poisoned take continuous damage each time they end an activation. You can cure this effect with the spell Purification, which I did not take this time. I also bought 2 potions that would protect me from poison, specifically for this battle, and I thought this battle was coming in a couple of fights' time. Right. We have axes, swords, spells. Okay, we can work with this. First off, you, mate, are going to die. We're going to handle this with Andrea. She's going to run up here and shoot you with a bow. And then we're going to want to absolutely occupy the people around here so they have no thought of attacking you whatsoever. Eden can move to here and engage his lordship to save Elena. I hope she'll be grateful. We cannot get Francisco to here to take advantage of that weak point. But we have other people. Right. This is spells. Is this to try and turn it around to face this way? I don't like this. Right. Robin. Good lad. Good luck.
Well now, aren't you a big fellow?
Steady on there, big boy.
It's a monster called a Manticore. It's serious business. I've seen knights flee from their roar alone.
Nothing but an overgrown cat, if you ask me.
Sure, if you ignore the razor-sharp claws and jaws of steel. Oh, and did I mention the poisonous spines?
A cat in armor, then.
Hopefully he'll help out.
Like. Let's just kill the damn thing.
Now, rotating this, I'll get the axe back. Oh, damn it. Okay. Francisco, I would like you to... Why can't you move here? It's inside its body, that's why. If I attack this, I'm rotating the axe to here, which is not where I want it. So I'm going to then need to attack from over here to pull it back round again. So, who do I have over here that can... Leonard. Kind of... No, wait, hang on. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Francisco, attack. Oh, goodness, it's got a lot of health. Chaining is virtually the only way we can defeat this thing. Now, we do not want to... Hey, Leonard. That's a weak point. Power 3, do you say? I do say. Nice. Okay, Leon. You can do it. Axe attacks. Great big cats. There's a half rhyme there, okay? Now, we do not want to break for weak points. We could taunt it. We really could taunt it. That feels like a really bad idea. Right. We have one attack going on here on Eden, one here on Robin. Who are you attacking? Apparently no one. Light Mage, are you healing someone? I think you might be. Right, this thing has still got an absolute load of health left. And we have some healing to do. You know what? This little lady could do with some protection. We don't even need to move to do it. Who are you currently attacking? Nobody. That can't be right. Well, hey. How about you step up to here and defend? Now, we don't want to break any of these weak points because we want them to be there next turn. This thing has just got too much health otherwise. But we could go deal some damage. Dark Blast is out, so we're on the short range spells only. Good to know. Short range is good. Short range is great. It's not going to do much, but it all adds up. And then, for our lovely lady healer, yeah, you lady, no, you. We have people to heal. And that was the wrong square. This is a good square, unless she gets hit by the monster. But it does mean good healing to the person with poison. Who absolutely needs it. Marshall there, selflessly rushing into harm's way, possibly about to get mauled by a Manticore. I hope she can take 24 points of damage and survive. Well, 23 then. Alright, Beast, what you up to? It's roaring. Will that scare everyone? I think it might have possibly done just that. A healing spell? Absolutely, heal his lordship. He's the mission objective after all. We need to keep him alive. Ballastar, don't kill him. We've seen how hard you hit these things. So, when a monster like this has about 120 health and 3 weak points, we don't want to destroy a weak point, so we are limiting the amount of damage we can do each round. So it's about pacing ourselves, and goodness, she is badly hurt now. She's going to need healing again. Got to heal through the poison. Lady, Leon isn't that badly hurt. I mean, I'll take it. I just think you had a friend who could have done with more. Oh no! Ballastar, you fool! Can we heal the bad guy? Please? Alright. Now we might need to destroy all those weak points. This is a spear. That's a spear weak point. Let's do it. By attacking with the spear, we're rotating the magic point to the back where we have spellcasters. This feels like a good initial attack to start the chain. 1 point chain. Oh! Ow. Okay. So, sword, spear, spell. We don't have any other spears. Robin could really do with some survivability here. If we pull him back, he's no longer getting shot at by that nasty bloke. So that is a turnaround attack. Right. Are we healing here? Quite possibly. Sword. Sword attack here. So literally if we rotate it, the sword will be back here. Spells at the back. So we get 1 or 2 good spells. Wait. Hold on. That spellbook is here, right? We can turn it around a couple of times. So Leonard can go Pillar of Fire on there. This feels dumb. As part 2 of the chain. Not doing massive damage here. I don't think we're going to get the kill this round. So sword is now here. Spells here. We can dangerously advance Marshall up to here. That would rotate the sword to this square and then be no use to him. It has no axe weak point, and Leon has a bow. Not so good for chaining damage, obviously. And we are pacing ourselves. So I think next round we... Oh, that is rubbish. Why is the damage on it so low? Does it have some special defensive ability up from that roar? Or did the roar weaken our resolve so we have a negative... Right. So we really need that purifying condition. Can we get that spell point round over here somewhere? I don't believe we can. big heal. We have someone who absolutely needs it. Right, lady. Here is a good place to stand. And that is an ally who absolutely needs it. Look, we've relied on them for healing. They've supported us. Let's support them in return. So at this point, that is not looking very good for Gilbert. We can move Gilbert. We can move him all the way to here. And he still gets attacked. It will give him extra defense though, so yeah. And since we're at it, sure. But we don't want the creature to walk into the forest to attack him, because it would get the extra guard. Unless we can set the forest ablaze. Who hasn't gone? Robin. Of course, Robin. Let's pull Robin back from the... Wait. We can put him here. He'll still get shot. Okay, fine. Robin has an axe as his backup weapon. That's a spear. It's not an axe. It's okay. Look, it's pistol damage, but it all counts towards mission completion. Well done, boy. You're contributing. Who has left? Who has not gone yet? Eden. Eden, I've got a plan for you. And it goes something like this. Shot! Ya beauty! And I think that's our turn done. No! We have a lady with a bow who can't get it. Oh, okay. Oh! Sword, sword, sword. It would destroy a weak spot. I think swapping doesn't cancel movement, right? So, yes. But we want to keep that weak spot available. So if I go to here instead, Frenzied Strike. Strikes a single enemy, inflicting damage proportional to the amount of health they've lost this battle. Damage increase is equal to lost health divided by 10 for a maximum increase of 10. That would be a really good thing to do on a weak spot. But let's just do it anyway. It's something. And maybe it's got a new target. If so, she's in deep trouble. Nope, it's still going for the wizard. That's... Oh, it's putting down an area of effect on the battlefield. Yeah, you heal your master. And you shoot Elena. Okay, we can work with that. I think we'll get the monster. I think 2 more turns to kill it. If we really exploit weak points, we might do it in 1. With a lot of frenzied strikes and stuff. This purple thing, I imagine we'll be getting a tutorial pop-up for it very soon. Thank you, that's very appreciated. We're probably going to need that quite soon. Okay, mate, yeah, you made your point. Fair enough. You're not hitting the big nasty monster. Why are you not hitting the big nasty monster? Oh, guys, stop attacking him. We've got a monster to kill.
Everyone, keep an eye on its movements. We don't know where that thing is gonna strike next.
We got a pretty good idea. So this is a charged attack. Some enemies use charged attacks. These powerful abilities take 1 turn to prepare, then unleash devastating attacks. The range of a charged attack is marked in purple. Units within range when the ability triggers will take massive damage. Obviously we don't want to take massive damage, whatever that means. It's probably enough to take us out. Now, spear, axe, and spell. We can work with this. Robin, you have an axe. That is a spell. So I'm thinking in terms of... Robin and Leon have axes. Where's Leon got to? He's out here. I can rotate this thing, but I need to be careful how I do it. So, I don't think Robin's going to get the... I think Robin's going to be a turnaround attack. To rotate the axe back to this middle square here, which means... Lady, you're standing in just the wrong spot. Let's say we're Robert. We can rotate the spear. We can rotate the spear for Robert to get an attack. Axe and spell. Getting the spell attack into a good place will be more important than... And also, any attacks from this side just aren't going to happen. So, a spell attack from here. So we pull him out here, use a spell attack. Would rotate the axe to there, the spell to there. The spell would then be far away. How about... Oh. Gilbert has no long-range spells at this point, right? And we'd be putting the spear here, so we'd lose that spear. What am I talking about? It's right here. Power 2, power 2. Engulfs an enemy with shadow, inflicting dark damage and granting the immobilized status for 1 turn. If I immobilize it, will it not turn round? I want it to turn round. This won't turn it round, but it starts the chain. Okay. If you could hit that monster, that'd be really great, guys, but you're just not doing it. I can attack with a sword. That'll pull the spear to here. Spell to there. We'd get some nice spell attacks. Okay, Robin, do your thing. Shoot it up the arse. Wait. That'll move the axe to here. And we won't get to attack it. So that is a mistake. In which case, we're forgetting the axe completely. Wait. We can do a spear attack here. We need to turn it around to this side. Get a spear attack there. Which means that Right. We want Robert standing here to make the spear attack, and Robin standing in Robert's current square to make the axe attack when we turn it back round. The problem is we need an attack that will bring it round to this side in the first place, which means... Eden? Is it you? I think it might be you, and I think you don't have the range. Okay. Enemies. Archer and his lordship. Swap back and use a small recovery potion because there's no enemies threatening you at the moment. I mean, small's pretty big at the moment, right? Okay, Elena, you're going to have to fare for yourself. Ballastar's probably going to strike Aurelio, which will be a big problem for us. Francisco has this... We can use Francisco to turn the beast around in the wrong direction. Wait. These positions just aren't quite working out. Right. So, what do you have by way of range? You got a pillar of fire. Perfect. Except for not being perfect. We got lots of ways to turn it around to face this way. How about we go attack this bowman? It would be nice damage. Let's do it. That does mean we can't turn it around this way except with Robin now. But we don't want to. We want the monster facing this way. So let's back up a square, swap to a bow, shoot it to get its attention. Hey! You remember Robin? The guy with the bow? You know how we just reminded you with an arrow? Well, guess what? He's also got an axe. You'll like the axe. It'll tickle you somewhat. And whomp. Man, that was rubbish damage. Okay. Spells here, spears here. Get out of the purple. Magic. Pillar of fire. Now, that weak spot is not vulnerable, so we'll just hit it hard. Man, that was rubbish. Okay. And then... Where's Leon? He's here. Okay. If we could turn it round again... No, we still can't get the axe because the axe would be here. So, Leon, can you... Oh! Oh! Well, how about you just, like, shoot this thing, right? Here we go. Man down. Now, we can absolutely use Francisco to get an attack in. Oh, now that that square's empty, we can turn it round. We don't want vulnerable there. Yeah. So. And we have a healer. We have a healer who could cast Holy Nova. Which isn't going to do very much to this thing, if at all. Two points of damage. So who can she heal? Someone who is poisoned for one more turn. No, that's wet, isn't it? She doesn't seem to be poisoned anymore. That's good. Is there anyone else really badly hurt? Robin. Absolutely Robin. We can't get to him this round. But we can do a little bit of healing for Elena. Let's do that. And once again, I apologise for the episode length. This is going to be a bit of a long one. Who's left? You're left. We could go hit him. Could go hit it and get hit back. We do need damage on the monster. Sure. And then it can do its massive attack on its next turn, which may or may not take up its whole next turn. Suppose we'll find out very soon. Alright, monster, do it. Yeah, you totally killed those 6 squares in front of you. Oh, mate, he really doesn't like her. Okay, time for another big heal. And it might not be coming from us. There's that big heal. Mate, you keep hitting the wrong one. I think we need to break all 3 weak points this round. So let's really focus hard on doing that. What we got? We got spear. We got axe. We got sword. Hey, look, about that spear weak point. Right? Start the chain. Oh mate, it gets guard as well, probably from the forest. That is not ideal. Right, sword here. We can make a sword attack. We want to get the axe over here. Oh, we got it. Attack. I think I should make that a frenzied strike, because it will do a little bit more damage. That's great. Now we got the axe where we want it. Leon, get in there. Teach the big kitty how to die. Teach it a lesson. Oh yes! Critical hit as well, how lovely. Okay, spear, axe, sword. Can't do sword here, can do axe. Robin! Mate, I think you've earned this one. Enjoy. You know, if you make it a frenzied strike, you might get more experience that way. And we'll get an item. Hooray! A steel necklace. I mean, a bit uncomfortable against the skin, but might be alright on the outside of your armor. Right, now. We absolutely want to take him down before these people do. Because we get experience points and they don't. Now, we can only get one sword attack and a bow. Who else? Who else can absolutely... Hello? So, I've got this new spell. It goes like this. You take a lot of damage and die. And she really needs the experience because she's only level 8. I like this plan. What was that little 4 diamonds appeared there on the left? I'd like to know more about that. But there we go.
Consider your lesson complete.
I can't believe it. I've lost to a child.
All right. I think that's the last of them.
It was tricky, but that's all there is to it. We'll make camp here and return on the morrow.
Oof. Yeah, let's get back to camp and... Rare plate armor. Oh, that's going to be going to somebody. Hey! 9 rounds remaining. So, out of 20, I think, is the usual limit. We got some new skills here. Shield defense, spear power, plated resistance. Yeah, we're getting new skills coming up for everyone. Let's go back to the next cutscene or camp. And I will end the video at the earliest possible opportunity because it's quite a long one now. Fairly lengthy indeed. If you've watched this far, thanks for sticking through this long. Honestly, I need to break this down into smaller chunks next time. There's a playtest, which will be in about 6 months, I think. Maybe 3 or 4 months if we're lucky. Also, the playtest ends tomorrow, so I'd have about 4 more missions to try and play through tomorrow night, if I'm lucky. I don't think I'm going to get to record everything. Last time, I just managed to squeeze the 9th one in by the end of the deadline. Alright, prestige information has been updated. New prestige quests available, free! Free prestige quests. Okay, I don't know what they are. New visitors have arrived in camp. Karin, the monster hunter. She is a person we can gain rapport with, and I think she's dressed like a fighter. We can hire her. New quests have been added. There's a new visitor in camp. Marshall might know more. Francisco is training troops in the square. It looks like Robert is worried about something. The soldier near Robert has something to report, and Salma, the rare goods merchant, has arrived in our camp. Excellent. And for now, I'm going to end this episode right here, because goodness knows how long it is. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though. Cheerio, everyone. Thanks for watching, and if you made it through to the end, I hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time.